Hello YouTube! The new PoE event is coming. Many people have been asking what I'm gonna do, what Ascendancy for penance and stuff, so I will explain what do I think there of the event. Event will be cool. I really enjoy the fact they're doing stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of PoE 2, but it's whatever. We have a PoE 1 event and we are all happy about that. So what are the good Ascendancy for penance? There is mostly two good one. Softcaster Shadow. Probably everyone looking at this one, the Softcaster Shadow is extremely good. And we also have the Scion. I will talk about the Scion a bit after. The Softcaster, what is good in it? Early on, you can have Ghost of the Deep, extremely powerful. The movement speed, cast speed, and damage will be extremely good for penance or any type of brand. Even for anything, it's just a freaking good first node to grabs. We do have the lighting cover to cold, and your cold damage can shock. Like crazy powerful Ascendancy there. This will enable like some really cool thing. We have within Tempest, enemy kill at shock. That's the gloves that we are using with Impulsa. So that's basically the glove, the Storm Gift. So not being in the need of Storm Gift early on, so pretty powerful. You have also Glacial Waves, which give you a bit of defense and offense at the same time. Changing seasons, so you can self-chill and abuse the action speed, but sadly action speed do not work on brand. Really such part there, but you can still get the use of it. So you can go faster clearing the maps, but you will not get the benefit from the action speed applying on Ren, which is sad. Worth mentioning Brain Bound, extremely powerful too. Enemy you freeze remain frozen for at least 1 second. This with Blast Freeze will be an absolutely big defense. Blast Freeze is a notable you can get on medium and large cluster that you can freeze in AoE, so whenever your brand will hit the target, it will freeze in AoE and everything will be remain frozen for a second. So pretty good combination with those two. You also have this one. The crit chance is overcap and lightning resistances. This can be extremely good if you have an aura bot in your party. That will give you a lot of crits. And there is like this kind of meme thing, but it's not really a meme. You have all hit or crit while holding a fishing rod. That is like pretty absurd if you want to go on the explode side of thing and being able to crit with your herald. There is a node before that gives 50% more caster speed while holding a fishing rod, but sadly once again the more caster speed, the more the action speed and stuff do not apply on brand, which is a big sad spot there. But those nodes there can be extremely interesting, like really good, like with the herald and stuff, and explode being able to crit. It's like giga damage explode, giga damage herald. So those can be really fun. But I'm not planning to plan with those. I will personally start as a duo, but I will give you some information on what I'm gonna do on the leveling and like pop ID end game. So I'm trying my best there. The scavenger, we will talk about the scavenger later on. So basically, leveling Shadow, it's gonna be a bit pain chimp, not gonna lie. Leveling Shadow is kind of meh. We are far from every single brand node. The skill available at the beginning, there is some good skill. I will go on the road of Molding and Templar, and I will grab only Flame Totem, Rolling Magma, and Flame Totem. So I will do the first quest on the Templar, grab the gem, look at the vendor if there is like some good color, movement speed boost and stuff. And I will log back on a Shadow and level up with those. The classic Templar leveling we're doing. Pathing will be pathing that way. We go over there and we will go dual wield as soon as we can because of this increased damage, and we'll dual wield 2 different weapon type. One of the downside is we do not have access to Lip Slam. A friend of you can buy it if you want, or if you don't have no friend, I'm sorry for you. But you can also grab a dagger and claw, so you can use Wilding Blades and Frostblink. So you can get the benefit from the increased damage with 2 different type. And then we will go over the top here and grab the Fire Mastery, the GG Fire Mastery, increased damage with hits against enemy, but you cannot crit. And you have here a bit of chance to ignite. So that will be pretty decent. So, and like for the link, it's gonna be the classic stuff: rolling magma, elemental proliferation, combustion. Then we will replace elemental proliferation later on. And after that, I will grab in the middle of the witch and go for elemental overload. So, and as soon as you can craft some flat on your weapon. I think you can craft flat on Act 3. So that will be the part for you, like the early leveling. After that, here, also first lab, we grab the ghost, right? Like pretty OP movement speed, the caster speed and the damage will be like really comfy to play with. After that, it's a bit like more level here. Personally, I want to swap for Stormbrand and use bitterdream. But I'm a bit worried of bitterdream gonna be expensive early on, because bitterdream, once we have access to second lab, we will grab the Storm Seas, 100% convert to cold. So we can use this insane weapon, bitterdream here, that give you bond chill, hypothemia, bite, cold pen, added cold, and inspiration. And that's absolutely crazy weapon you can use here. It just, this weapon can carry you like probably through the Atlas, to be honest. Seeing how crazy it is. I have no idea how far you can go with it. I never used bitterdream. But this would be really good with Stormbrand of Indecision. If you can buy one early on for a couple of cows, or just regular Stormbrand, it's like 12% more damage, Stormbrand of Indecision. But also, I don't think it's gonna be worth swapping for like Stormbrand that early if you don't have the bitterdream. Probably better have to go the classic Armageddon brand. And instead of just using this node there, if you're using Armageddon brand, you will grab this and go for the this mastery here. If you go on the Armageddon brand side of thing. And so as you saw there, we skip the part here, we respect those points with the gold, and we grab a bit more points. I will probably, it will depend the prices. If it's like 1 or 2 cows and you find those early cows during the campaign and you can afford a bitterdream, I will swap for Stormbrand. If not, I will go with the fire things, and it will depends. And the rest of the gear during the campaign, yeah, it's just whatever you find. You know, it's just life resistances or just freaking white item and you craft one with. As long as you have the socket and the color. One downside will be bitterdream. The mana cost is gonna be quite expensive. So here, that is just like some Stormbrand idea here. Just using Arctic Armor, Herald of Thunder, Herald of Ice, and the Clarity, because you will need the Clarity to sustain the cost, because cost can be like quite high, as you see there. It's 66. That's for a level, such a low level, it's kind of high. And we do have the 10% reduced mana cost here, and also the split to reduce the cost as much as possible. For a bit of single target, you could add Frostbite, for example. Sigil will be also something. I put it there. I will probably never use Sigil, just like 1 curses will be good. Then yeah, if you go Stormbrand, you will grab this Lighting Mastery here, the Invert Mastery, that will be really good. You can even grab it if you go, but if you go Fire, I will just grab this one and maybe grab some more level and go over here and grab the Mastery. But if you go Stormbrand, bitterdream leveling, after that, you can grab, there is access to more life node there. You can path over here, grab this. Here there is also Shroud Walker, this is good, those points are good. That will be already good. Will I go ace this time and make a bit of money to grab Impulsa? I don't know. I think we're gonna try. Since we're going duo, we might just go try to do the Atlas with J. I have no idea how it will goes. But if I was playing solo, I will just stick with that and go in ice doing Chaos Recipe. Grab those few divine early on, buy an Impulsa, and then whenever you have your second lab, you can grab Within the Tempest. This will give you an absolute clear. I think I will personally keep Stumbling Up Indecision at the beginning, and I will go grab some gear, such as Large Cluster, Medium Cluster, Craft My Remarkable, and then I will change the entire tree to go something else, so I can swap for penance. This is just another pop that I will give you. This is just an idea. Like, don't pay attention to like Marshall, Brigandine, those type of stuff. It's just an idea of the tree you can go for later on endgame. I have to say the downside of the freaking shadow is the start. Start is really awkward. I would love to start over here. There is way better nodes. There is the AoE node, life node there, like all the Dominion are good, Light of Divinity are good, Precision here is good too. So there is many good nodes, start of the Templar. But yeah, Shadow will be probably something like this. It's kind of hard to fill up the crit, to be honest, to be crit cap. We have to grab like this, those not there, and even this for more crit chance. And this is with Ascen's mark on. And yeah, filling up the crits is kind of annoying. You can use int lighting res tattoo if you go for later on. Later Ascendancy, if you don't use Impulsa, you don't need Within the Tempest, so you can go for something else. I think I will personally go with the Ghost, Storming Seas, Glacial Wave, because to give a bit of defense and a bit of extra damage, and probably the crit chance is overcap by Lighting Res. So grabbing a lot of Lighting Res on the gear will be useful, and you can use the Lighting Res tattoo that give you a bit of crit to fill up the crit. Here on the weapon, there is no crit thing, so you can probably lower your crits if you grab some crit weapon. Once again, my goal will be to farm a bit of currency with brands, complete the Atlas, start getting my first 8-link helmet. My first helmet with spell crit and hypo, Shaper helmet. Grabbing large with like one notable. I will try to get like Storm Rider and the Lich one on the pathing. Even if there is no other notable, those two are like kind of a necessity. Like the crit and the Lich is really good. Alright, since we don't need Storm Gift, you can get the Lich on your gloves as well. And go for triple Remarkable. Just one node, triple Remarkable. And I will swap for Penance. You will also need the Duration node there. Grab the Duration. Got the Duration here as well. And after that, what I'm gonna do, like, really endgame, it's... To be honest, I have no idea as a solo if I will go on the evasion side of thing, of spell suppression side of thing. Penance require a lot of passive points, because you want to grab those, and we do not ignore elemental resistances. We are not Inquisitors, so we do have to path on the elemental mastery, which removes some points. So that's a lot of points invest into the tree, and a really bad starter here. We do have some cool thing over here. I'm not gonna lie, we have like a bit of crit chance multi. Elemental focus is good. We have some effect on non-damaging elements. That's gonna be good with the Ascendancy, so really high shock and chill. This effect on non-damaging element mastery crit here as well. You can even grab those points there. There is a lot of caster speed here with the Excellent. That could be something to grab. I think power charge stacking with Inner Conviction. Inner Conviction is keystone that you can get on the Timeless Jewel, the green Timeless Jewel. That's probably gonna be the way to go, to be honest. Where it is, it's the Militant Faith, and it's Inner Conviction Dominus, and we'll probably use it over here. That is this one, and you grab the Inner Conviction, which is 3% more spell damage per power charge, so that will be a really cool jewel to get, and that will give you a lot of damage. There is also another power charge there in 4 points. Maybe it will be worth to drop this crit chance. Go over here, grab the jewel there. To be honest, since I haven't played the Ascendancy, I don't know what will be the most efficient way to go. I don't really like the Shadow Start. Shadow Start is... there is just way too much good thing over here on the Templar, and the Templar Ascendancy in your elemental resistances, and being able to sustain Righteous Fire so easily, and having this really high life and ES regen, you will not beat the Inquisitor. It's like unbeatable. There is something that can beat Inquisitor, and I will talk about that, is the Scion with the Ascendancy. But that will be pretty much like the idea of pathing. You need those good stuff. If you go on the power charge side of things, you can grab this, and you can grab the mastery. Boots will be really good. How does it called? Balakech boots. If you go Inner Conviction, those will be really good, but you don't have movement speed. And with Inner Conviction, those you have access to -3 frenzy charges, so that will be like really powerful boots. And you will have to sacrifice something on the tree, because there is so many good things you want to go for. Maybe you will drop this. If you go evasion, I really like those points. Like, or you can, because this 50% block if you haven't blocked recently, and if you go evasion, you will have decent evasion. You have the brain safe playstyle, and with this mastery there, you can get like some decent amount of block. Like you will be at 49 block. Of course, this is not something you really want to rely on. It will be mostly to dodge like or block like really hard heavy hits, such as a slam that you didn't see or something. So this mastery there is not bad at all, to be honest. That's 15 block in 1 points for 1 hit. Since we are brain playstyle, we're trying to be as safe as possible. You could drop those and go for like more points. There is like many good point there. This is good. There is so many good stuff you can grab. You can look at my old pub if you want to be looking at it. Maybe the way will be to go once again on this side of the tree. I think this will be the way. You can get the full benefit from Inner Conviction with the combo of the jewel there. We'll show you like the combination of that. But once again, the Shadow Start thing make it terrible. That is not this one. That was the... Where it is my old penance tree. That was the Fop Gun Pub we did. Was it this one? Yeah, something like this. You can still path in the middle there, use the Militant Faith here. With the Natural Instant, you go for Inner Conviction. That's a lot of more damage you can go for. But you will have to start on this pathing there. You can still do pretty much the exact same thing, and you will be cutting like this part, for example, there. Yeah, I mean, you know, you could probably do something like this. If we do like Instant Templar, we go Shadows. Probably be something like that. And we have to path over the Mastery, so you could go for this one and go the Invert Mastery there. But as you saw, passive point here, I just like kind of fucked. That's so much passive point. Maybe we'll have to do something like that. That could be also a thing. If you want to go in the sword there, but you probably want to grab this. It's just so scuffed, the passive point things with pathing there. I'm not a big fan of that. But we have to work with. because this is a really strong early Ascendancy, the Shadow one. So you could also do something like this later on if you want, so, and that will be good to get this combo here because you can get your element immunity that way. You have the really high duration, the AoE scaling, so that's something you can do too. I think that's it for the shadow things. I want to talk about this bad boy here, where it is. This guy. The Scion. Scion might be the best version we could do. Just because there is like this thing there, Zerfi's Earth. Chaos damage can ignite, chill, and shock, and this is extremely strong for multiple reasons. Applying elements, the shock, increased damage taken, really good. Chill is a good defense. But the really big thing about this one, Zerfi's Earth, is you can get the benefit from, for example, hypothermia on the element. So if you go, like the idea of the Scion will be to grab the ring, converts all elemental damage to chaos, and go Scion with this ring, and that's probably gonna be the best thing you can do in this event. But the ring is not like easy to obtain. The ring will be extremely expensive, but I'm probably gonna be the strongest penance you can make in this temporary league. Let me go over the scavenger here real quick. So, and Zephrys Earth will open you hypothermia, will open you power generation with conduction. You can use sadist as well. You can use temple mud gloves. There is like being able to inflict element with chaos. It's gonna be crazy good. Why chaos is so good? Just the fact that many enemies have low chaos resistances. You go through energy shield, which is extremely good. And you have also some really cool stuff there, like the first point, for example. You can have Cloak on Flame, insane physical damage mitigation there. There is also Shavron's Warping. Chaos damage do not bypass energy shield, so you will be able to go low life and reserve all of your life. And then go full energy shield. Right, so that could be something. And there is also some other good things. Stealth is insanely good. You can even go CI with it and get the benefit from that with the global evasion rating where you're full life. Damage, eating enemy are unlucky when you're on full life. Crazy good. 20% movement speed, full life, also really good. And on top of the tree, you do have some really cool stuff. You have freaking obliteration there. Enemy you kill, 30% chance to explode, dealing as chaos damage. That will be a free explode, and free up explode on the gear or flask is extremely strong. No need for influence mod body, no need for explodey flask. This could be extremely good. But if somehow you can get explode on your weapon, this will be better because it's physical explode and you can scale via hatred, roll the vash and stuff, and you will be converting everything to chaos, so that will free up obliteration there, and you can have freaking void battery here. That is a crazy amount of damage and +1 power charge, so this could be really good too. And also the cool thing, if you go power charge stacking Scion, there is those boots here, Balakesh in Passion. Those boots are crazy good. And the cool thing about those boots, those are armored in energy shield. And armored energy shield, there is this freaking GG fucking mastery here that gives 100% increased armor and energy shield from equipped body. If equipped helmet, gloves, and boots all add armor and energy shield. The Shaper, the base's helmet is the Argument Crown. We need to craft on those. This is just too strong. And this helmet is armor and energy shield. The boots, the Marrakech boots, are armor and energy shield, and the only thing you need is gloves with armor and energy shield. And if you do so, you can grab the mastery that gives ×2 armor and energy shield on your body. And you can make a freaking 1k ES body and get 2k energy shield body with this mastery if you go on the Scion and you grab this thing like Shabron's Warping. So you can make a low life having 2k energy shield on the body later on in game, that can be extremely good. You will have to scale a bit. You will have to scale, of course, your energy shield, but having 2k flat energy shield on a body, yo, that's crazy. That can be extremely good. So definitely Scion endgame with a lot of currency, a lot of stuff. That's gonna be the best. It's gonna be the best penance you can get. There is some crazy node over here as well for cows. If you go there, that's freaking 7 cow span. So those can be extremely good. But it will require a ring. It will require an endgame item. So we will see if I can make it. We will see. But Scion, extremely good. Also something that I didn't mention about, we go back on the shadow here. Converting lighting to cold, there is many good things you can go for. There is the helmet, the Earthshiver helmet. That can be extremely good. The helmet. 1 sec, sorry, I forgot how to type it. But the helmet basically gives you a lot of gain base of your cold damage. I can't find it. I'm not pretty pepiga. I forgot the wording of those. Maybe I have one in my stash there. I don't know what. Yeah, there we go. There's Shiba there. It's Shiba. My bad. So 30% of cold as extra fire against frozen enemy. So we'll gain 30% of cold as extra fire. And there is this 1% of cold gain per 1% shield. So you can get up to 60% of cold as extra fire. So this can be an extremely good way to scale your early damage. But you like Zeeboub there, we are using a helmet with base crate early on. But yeah, that's... Since the helmet give a lot of damage, that could be something you can do. Such as going for gloves with the Essence of Aura that give plus 3.5 base crit. And then on gloves you can have like faster casting, some socketed more multipliers. This could be something you can do. I still think an helmet like this will be absolutely the best way. But early on, this Heat Shiver might be something you can look for. And also a really cool thing you can do, since we are converting lighting to cold, there is a modifier on item. This modifier here, gained 5% on non-cows as extra cows damage. You can do a lighting to cold, and then you use cold to fire gem, and then you use a pyre. Pyre is a ring unique that gives you conversion cold to fire. So you will be converting your lighting to cold, your cold to fire, and then you can get the benefit from this mod here that give 5% of non-cows damage as extra cows damage. And this mod there apply on every single stage of the conversion. So you gain 5% of your lighting, then 5% of your cold, and then 5% of your fire damage. And there is a body as well. The I'm so bad, I can't remember. There is a body armor that give 5% extra damage. There is incandescent earth that can work as well. If you go CI like with a duo, that's 20% of Elia's extra cows. If you go 3 type of conversion, that's like 60% of your LE damage as extra cows. That's really good. But the body that I want to talk about is the Eternity Shroud there. You can have up to 5% elemental damage as extra cows per shaper item equipped. Your helmet gonna be shaper. You can grab some shaper weapon, like shaper boots and stuff, and you can get, if you go full conversion, you can get an absurd amount of cows damage doing that. So that is just something worth mentioning. You can make probably an insane character with an Eternity Shroud, and this Ascendancy, lighting to cold, and then use cold to fire and pyre. So the damage is just something that is, in my opinion, worth mentioning. And I think that's it for the, I will give in the description like the pub there. Those pub are also available on my Twitch. There is no real endgame pub. I'm sorry about that. Like just the swap in the guide. There is in the chat. If you want, there is. Wait, my command do not work in my main chat right now. Fuck. There is a G-Doc that I've made, and there is many pub inside. There is like good information you can still look for. This is a bit outdated, I know. But I will work on the Lex League to update this guide for the Inquisitor. Everything that you need to know. I will also give you the Dazzle. Dazzle did like a quick G-Doc there. There is like brand crafting with recomp, so he's explaining how he was crafting in SSF like those endgame item, just by recombining and stuff. So these are definitely useful information. I will give it to you. And there is also something that I want to give you. Someone find a pub for early sanctum. I know a lot of people like the early sanctum. I don't know where this pub came from. I'm sorry for the one that made this pub, but it is actually a decent way to chase damage. Basically, the idea will be to use bitterdream. You can have this ring there that is extremely cheap early on, and this gives you a lot of cast speed. Will ignite. How do we ignite? We ignite with Eye of Innocence there. So you take fire damage when you ignite an enemy, so you will be ignite, and you will be able to get a lot of cast speed on your ring, plus the ghosts, and plus the bit of cast speed and stuff. You're probably gonna be having a decent time in Sanctum with that. He also using this. And I can't remember the interaction. I think about it, but I can't remember right now. And he's able to sustain Witch's Fire. He's using the body here that give a lot of life regen with Endurance Shard, and he's using the Eldritch Elixir to cheese the charges. And the body you will get up to 200 charge duration there, so that will be pretty good. So you can have like 30-second charge duration there for bosses. So I will give this thing in the description. And he's using some cheesing things such as Summon Golem, Guardian Blazing, Mitchell with Ras. He's also using Animate Guardian, you know. I like the classic way to cheese damage early on with your Sanctum. So if you're looking for somebody's Sanctum, you should definitely look at this pub. This is extremely cheap, and you can probably farm those efficient with bitterdream. Oh, that's it for the video. I hope you guys have all of the information you need. Once again, if I have like some idea of like decent endgame thing you can go for, I will update the video and give a new pub in the comment below. But that's it for the video, so thank you everyone watching. I hope you will have a really good league. This is gonna be fun, the new Ascendancy, and I will see you later on Twitch or in a new video. Bye YouTube.